Welcome to the Bud's Beer Blurb podcast. You can catch all of our episodes on Bud's blog site at budsbeerblurb.com. We can be heard on Spotify, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, and many other podcast sites. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Just search at Bud's Beer Blurb. Be sure to like and follow us while you're there.
Welcome to episode 6 of Bud's Beer Blurb, the podcast. Now, we've been kind of busy lately, so we haven't had an episode put out in a little bit, and this episode's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. We have been so busy gearing up for what's to come. Big things on the horizon. But at least today, we're going to be able to bring you a great beer review. We're going to bring you a commercial, if you will. And we're also going to bring you some Hops 101. So stay tuned right here on Bud's Beer Blurb, the podcast. All right, well, we have another beer here. Nick, you brought this one. What is it?
Yeah, I always like to come bearing gifts, as always.
I love you, son.
So this is called Laurel from New Park Brewing.
Ah, New Park.
It is a double IPA brewed with Munich malt, white wheat malt. It says irresponsibly hopped, so I'm actually interested in what that is, with 3 of our favorite American varieties. Now, I don't see anything with the name, so I'm assuming it's Jeff, Joe, and John. I'm not sure which ones. We got big flavors of orange juice, lychee, which is interesting, grapefruit, and pine forests.
So we got some piney, some bitterness going on, but that Munich malt, that's designed to sweeten things. So.
Yeah, and with the lychee in there, it's definitely going to be
sweeter too?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
My thoughts.
I've never had a lychee fruit before.
Most people who listen to this probably haven't, but not bad. I would definitely recommend it.
All right. So I'm guessing that they're irresponsibly hopped with American hops, and that Munich malt is going to play together and hopefully create a nice balance.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for. So.
All right. So let's see what the nose says. This one didn't explode on us.
Took a little more effort to open, though.
What are you catching?
I'm going to be honest, I just poured a bit on my nose while doing that.
Nice.
Just to smell it just a little bit better. Not as sweet as I was expecting, honestly.
Okay. Now that's funny, because I'm definitely catching like a sweeter fruit in this. Again, I've never had a lychee, so it could be that, but I'm leaning again towards pineapple, but yet not feeling like pineapple. Smells good though.
Grapefruit.
Well, yeah,
that's what I smell.
Yeah,
it's the grapefruit.
You got that citrus going on, but I think we might be. I'm hoping we're surprised. And what was the ABV on this again?
This was an 8%. I actually think. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but
but see, even now it's 8%. It's gonna be better. Well, give it a taste.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a lot, but in a good way.
Yes. It's smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. I'm digging it.
The carbonation's a little on the low side, but the mouthfeel is very soft, but a little on the dry. And I'm picking up sweet. I mean, there's a slight dank, but the sweet just overwhelms it.
Well, it does overwhelm the dank, but it doesn't overwhelm my palate. So it's actually
it's not overbearingly sweet. It's got a nice balance to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. The hops, Joe and Jeff, you can taste those.
But that Munich malt is beautiful. That's the sweetness, I believe, in this one. Since we don't know what the hops are, I'm gonna definitely give the credit to the malt. It's tasty. I like it.
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying this. It's and the can art too. I just want to talk about that for a second. Is absolutely beautiful. Very floral, which I bought this blind. I didn't even know what I was buying. I just saw the 8%. I was like, oh, there we go. That's good.
Well, I mean, obviously it's floral. It's mountain laurel, but the pink variety of mountain laurel.
I was expecting a floral taste until we read what was actually in it. But
honestly, there is a slight floral in there. It's way in the back, but it's there. So that kind of could give us a little indication as to the hops, but I'm not going to research it.
Yeah, no.
I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this one.
Exactly. You and me both.
So I'll give you my opinion of it. Bearer of the beautiful beers. I'm going to give this 3 3/4.
4.
4.
I'm at a 4.
Woo. Alrighty. Hey, that is a winner.
Absolutely. 100%.
One last sip here. All right, and we'll be back with After the Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest technological breakthrough in modern beer brewing. Today we're introducing a beer that defies the laws of physics, taste, and common sense. It's the one and only Quantum Quaff Quadruple IPA. Let's take you now to the scientists/brewers who created this modern miracle of malty madness.
Behold, the groundbreaking discovery, Quantum Craft Quadruple IPA. It's simultaneously an IPA, a Pilsner, and an energy drink all in one. Plus, it pairs perfectly with both pizza and Coco Moco Mint ice cream sundaes.
And the best part, it brewed with actual rainbows. Yeah, you heard it right. Rainbows. Taste the spectrum.
Let's see what our trendy hipsters have to say.
I've been into obscure beers since before they were mainstream, but this is next level obscure. It's like drinking a unicorn's tears. I heard the hops were harvested during a lunar eclipse, and the malt, it's aged in a vintage vinyl record shop.
Quantum Quaff, the beer that transcends space-time and sobriety. It's so unique that even the beer servers cannot pronounce it correctly.
Quantum Quaffle Quick. I'm really confused.
So grab your particle accelerators, Star Trek walkie-talkies, and head to the nearest tap room that's serving this happy, hoppy Hellas.
Quantum Quaff may cause spontaneous interpretive bands, sudden onset of advanced Jenga skills, and an urge to hug strangers. Side effects include giggling, existential pondering, and an inexplicable desire to speak loudly and unintelligently.
Quantum Quaff, because reality is overrated.
This is After the Beer. This is where we finish our beer, and then we give you a second rating, because, sometimes after the beer is done, it changes flavor, right?
Yeah, most of the time. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse.
And for you, this beer, Laurel, by, we're talking about New Park Brewing. Laurel, is it better, same, worse?
To me, it's still sitting happy at a 4, but that obviously isn't a bad thing. That's a good rating.
Oh, very good.
And for a beer to hold the exact same value to me by the last sip was fantastic, especially one like this, because the flavor changed for me by the end.
Okay.
I was tasting more and more of what was going on. So for both separate parts of that paradigm, they're both good.
It's funny because I caught a new flavor as I was drinking it, and I caught some lemon rind, which is really nice because it kind of makes it a little bit of bitey, a little spicy, and I liked it. And quite honestly, the more I drank it, the more I liked it. And now I'm with you. I'm sitting at a 4 also. This is a 4.
I think after a gallon, we'd be at a 5 now.
Whoa! Yeah, we'd be
Gone.
Yeah, we'd be
naked in the neighbor's yard.
Oh, God. Please, Nick, no. So, that's After the Beer with New Park Brewing's Laurel. Hey, Nick, thanks for bringing that one.
Oh, absolutely.
And now, Buzz Beer Blur presents Hops 101.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hops 101. On this episode, we have the ever-popular Chinook. Chinook hops are a product of the USDA breeding program in Washington State. They were originally considered and used as bittering hops back in 1985, but now they're being utilized as dual-purpose hops and are found in many different styles of beers. Chinook hops have a huge amount of spicy and piney characteristics that come through in both flavor and aroma. They are also famous for their ability to produce citronal when they are biotransformed by yeast. This is a highly sought-after aroma compound that brewers seek in fruit-forward IPAs. The aroma comes through as fruity, piney, spicy,
and are actually very similar to Cascade hops. With an alpha acid content of 12 to 14%, you can see why this little hop was frequently used for bittering. If for some impossible reason you can't get your hands on any Chinook, you can always substitute them with Columbus, Nugget, and Warrior, as they carry very similar flavor and aroma characteristics. Well, that's all the time I have for this one, but be sure to tune back in to Bud's Beer Blurb and Hops 101, because you might want to know what you're pouring down your throat. I'm Bud. We'll see you next time. Well, that's all we have time for this episode. As I mentioned, it was going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but that's okay, because we're going to be bringing you some amazing things starting in March. That's right, we have special guests coming, we have breweries we're going to, we have all kinds of things scheduled. So, stay tuned right here to Bud's Beer Blurb, the podcast. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.